Hello everyone, this is Days Wit coming to you from my war room in East Taunton, Massachusetts. And this is the United States first turn, and it's going to be pretty quick, so I'm just going to try to get this all done in one short video without being too clumsy. The United States is currently not at war with anyone, so they don't get any national objective bonuses because those are all only if the United States is at war. So to begin with, we rolled for a free tech, and the United States got long-range aircraft, so sitting there with Germany. And I thought maybe war bonds would be a fun one to have for the U.S., but they're probably going to have so much money they won't know what to do with it, so long range would probably be more valuable. So the United States started with $52 to spend, and about a battleship, an aircraft carrier, a transport, a tank, and 1 infantry. And as you see, I put pennies all over the board so I don't forget a bunch of stuff I need to do or plan to do. And with the Japanese round, the pennies were actually great because I didn't forget. I forgot a ton of crap with Germany and a ton of stuff with Russia. So going forward, the pennies should help keep me on track. Okay, we'll start in the San Francisco. I'm going to take a transport to Honolulu, and he's going to take, this doesn't really matter, 1 guy and 1 artillery. We'll make Hawaii a little bit stronger. And this transport's going to shuck back here for the next turn to take people. And for the time being, I'm going to take this aircraft carrier. Let me think about this. Yeah, let me take this aircraft carrier to Hawaii. Just don't make Honolulu too tempting to the Japanese. Make them fight for it. And just for the time being, I'll leave the destroyer and the cruiser there to protect the transport. And this fighter, 1, 2, 3. Whoopsie. Bring that guy to Honolulu. And that's it for these 2 pennies. And actually, let me, no, that's it for these pennies. And I don't know if this is a bold move or a stupid move, but I'm basically going to abandon the Philippines because I'm going to lose it and lose all my guys, and it'd probably be better to have enough offensive firepower for counterattacks. Or in this case, defense. The fighter, I'm going to put him in Malaya. 1, 2, 3. Help the FEC and the Anzac keep that territory. It's also a national objective for the Anzac, and geez, I feel like it might be involved in someone else's national objective, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna get these boats out of here. They're just sitting ducks. 1, bring them down to Australia somewhere. 2, that's right, I put a penny there. Just gonna drop them in the sea zone. So I don't think anything can reach them, and they probably won't try because it's too far. I don't know why oh, that's a penny from last turn I forgot to pick up. And again, the U.S. is not at war, so there's really not much to do. And they actually can't even, the farthest they can go is Sea Zone 102, and they can only go with warships, no transports. And they basically just have to build an army and wait to use it. So I put this guy here for some reason. See, I guess I'll move this tank up. I will move pretty much everybody over to the eastern United States. I was thinking this plane, this tactical bomber, I'm not sure whether to keep it in the east or move it over to the west. I'm actually thinking it might be more useful in the Pacific. So taking the really expensive plane flight over to here, and that tactical bomber is just gonna go to San Francisco. And I thought for shits and giggles I was gonna just put a couple guys in the West Indies, but that's actually just pointless other than boredom, and see like, hey, it gets me one spot closer to that part of Africa, or to go through the Straits of Gibraltar and maybe attack Algeria if Italy has it, etc. But that's about it. So let me get to. I'm going to place units, aircraft. Wait, hold on a second. I totally forgot. Here. I'm just moving those guys to that C zone because they're going to go on the aircraft carrier. And I'm going to put the battleship here. And I'm going to put another transport here. And basically I'm putting everything in Western United States for this turn. Because I feel like I'm probably going to have a lot more action over here. Japan's got a huge navy, but Germany just built a massive navy over in Europe. And I just feel like that's going to be a waste. So now it's the collect income phase. The U.S. didn't gain any IPCs because they're not at war. They get no national objectives, so they collect 52 again. And that's all for the U.S. turn 1. Have a good day, guys.